Thanks for watching. Today we're going to make a quick and dirty shop cabinet. This is Make or Die. So as I said, we need a cabinet here to organize some of this mess you see about the shop. It's going to end up getting screwed to that workbench you see on the left-hand side of the screen. And all I'm doing right now is just processing these cheap sheathing grade pieces of plywood I got. This doesn't need to be anything fancy. I'm just sick of the clutter and I need to get this done quickly. So all I'm doing here now is batching out my parts. I know my measurements based on my super fancy design studio you saw at the top of the video. So I'm just ripping them and cross-cutting them and getting them to the width I need to make the cabinet. And as you can see, I'm using the pink foam trick, just a piece of pink foam insulation underneath so I can use my circular saw on top of my fancy workbench that I built a little while ago. So I don't know if you saw our other video about the slab countertop that we made that took me 5 years to do. This video is kind of the opposite of that. I'm sick of a bunch of shit sitting around my shop. So we're going to make a box and hide it all. And we're going to add drawers to that box. So if that video is wait until you're ready, this video is, come on man, just build a cabinet. There's too much crap sitting out. And of course, we'll link to that video in the description. So unfortunately what happened was all my batteries died, but I had to keep going on with the project. So I did a bunch of stuff off camera, which I will walk you through right now. Here's where we are as it stands right now. I've got both drawers completed. The construction of it changed a few times. But you can see here, I've got a little dado, and that is on the inside of all 4 panels of the drawer. They're just glued and screwed on the side, and then this panel at the bottom of the drawer is suspended in those dados all the way around. Soft closed drawer slides here, mounted, sorry, right there, mounted on the bottom of the drawer and then spaced up just a little bit from the bottom of the cabinet so it never rubs. And then I made some drawer fronts, which are just simple pieces of plywood. I rounded over the edges and put a handle on. Now, what I just finished doing was patching a mistake I made on the second handle. The first one I did here, perfect the first time. The second one, I messed up the measurements and had to fix these 2 holes. They were too far apart. So I went and epoxied these and then re-drilled them. So now they fit. So the last step here is to put this drawer front and handle on and then mount it underneath this workbench over here. So now I'll just quickly screw that drawer face on. As with any application using soft close drawer slides, you gotta test them. You gotta test them both. Success. And because I had it sitting around, I decided it'd be a really good idea to paint it black. And actually, I really like this spray paint. I use it for pretty much everything now. No priming necessary, just put 2 or 3 quick coats on there. You can sand in between, get a really, really nice finish, but again, this is shop furniture that I made in a few hours on an afternoon. So we're just going to get it black, and we're going to screw it in underneath that workbench. And yes, even though I live in a movie theater, I do have an outdoor movie screen. You can see that paint turns out really glossy, even though I didn't sand even a little bit here. Ooh, one little pro tip, these handles are the worst things you can put on a shop cabinet. They catch on my pockets and my chain wallet all the time. So if you're going to do something like this, use a handle with a rounded end on it, something that's not going to get caught in your pants. And I guess now it's time for a look at the final result. Thanks for watching. This has been Make or Die.